3 nights, no sleep, and now there are 4 phantoms screaming at your face from 20 blocks above. You did not even know the timer was running. Most Minecraft players think phantoms are just a random nuisance. They are not. There is a hidden timer ticking in your world right now. Every single in-game day you skip sleep, that timer climbs. Hit 3 full in-game days, and you are on the list. Stay awake longer, and the spawn chance keeps rising. By day 7, there is a 57% chance they come for you every single night. And the worst part? Most players do not know the one thing that resets the timer that is not sleeping. Welcome back. This is BLOX. Today we are going deep on one of the most dangerous and most misunderstood mechanics in Minecraft survival in 2026. Phantoms. Flying undead hostile mobs that spawn in the overworld and will absolutely ruin your night if you let them. We are talking exact spawn conditions, difficulty scaling, how to stop them before they start, and how to survive when they do show up. Every single fact in this video comes straight from the official Minecraft wiki. No guessing. Let us get into it. Here is the mechanic that trips everyone up. Phantoms do not just randomly appear. Your game is tracking a hidden stat called time since last rest. This counter runs in ticks. One in-game day is 24,000 ticks, which is exactly 20 real-time minutes. When that counter hits 72,000 ticks, that is 3 full in-game days. Phantoms can start spawning at night or during a thunderstorm. But here is what most players get wrong in Java Edition. It is not guaranteed on day 3. On day 4, the spawn chance is only about 25%. Day 5 it jumps to 40%. Day 6 hits 50%. Day 7 you are looking at over 57%. The longer you ignore it, the worse the odds get. And in Java Edition, phantoms only spawn above sea level, which is why equals 64, and you need open sky access above you. A solid block overhead with any light blocking property will stop them. So leaves block phantoms. Glass does not. That is a real difference you need to know. In Bedrock Edition, the rules shift slightly. The spawn location needs a light level of 7 or less, and there is a density cap of 5 phantoms at once. Same 3-day timer though. Same problem if you are not paying attention. Okay, so here is the fact that saves survival runs. Most players think the only way to stop phantoms is to sleep in a bed. That is only half true. The time since last rest statistic resets in 2 ways. 1. You enter a bed. 2. You die. That is it. Both of those actions wipe the counter back to 0. So if you are deep in a cave on day 4 and you fall into lava, guess what? The phantom timer just reset. Not ideal, but useful to know. Now here is what does not reset the counter. Just placing a bed. Just right-clicking a bed without actually entering it. Skipping the night in multiplayer without personally sleeping. The counter does not care about any of that. You personally have to enter the bed or you personally have to die. There is also a game rule called doInsomnia. If a server admin sets doInsomnia to false, phantom spawning is completely disabled regardless of your timer. So if you are playing on a server and phantoms are never showing up, that is probably why. In survival single player though, doInsomnia is on by default. The timer is always running. Always. So every time you set up a base or start a long mining session, make sure you have a bed nearby and actually use it before day 3 hits. Let us talk numbers because this is where easy, normal, and hard difficulty actually matter in a real way. In Java Edition, the number of phantoms that spawn at once scales directly with your difficulty setting. On easy, you get 1 to 2 phantoms per spawn event. On normal, that becomes 1 to 3. On hard difficulty, you are looking at 1 to 4 phantoms at the same time. The wiki also notes they usually appear in trios, so normal and hard players should expect groups. Each one swoops to attack once every 10 to 20 seconds. They move at up to 20 blocks per second when diving. They track you from up to 64 blocks away. And they spawn between 20 and 34 blocks above you in Java Edition, offset by up to 10 blocks to the side. So they are close, but just far enough that you might not see them coming until they are already in their swoop pattern. They circle you in a roughly 15 to 25 block horizontal radius and 24 to 35 blocks vertically when they are not attacking. Here is something wild. Phantoms count toward the hostile mob cap in Java Edition, but they ignore that cap when actually spawning. That means they can push you over the normal mob cap, making your world feel more hostile overall. Hard difficulty plus day 7 plus no sleep is a genuinely dangerous combination in Minecraft survival. Alright, pattern interrupt. You do not always have to fight phantoms. There is a passive counter built into the game, and most players completely overlook it. Cats. A tamed cat in your base will cause phantoms to flee. When a phantom moves in to attack a player, a nearby cat will hiss at it. And phantoms are programmed to try to stay at least 64 blocks away from cats at all times. That is the same range phantoms use to detect players. So a cat in your base essentially creates a 64-block phantom-free bubble around itself. If you are building a survival base and you want long-term protection, tame a cat from a village or from a swamp. This is one of the most underused survival tools in the game. Cats are genuinely great. Now the other tool is light level, specifically in Bedrock Edition. Because in Bedrock, phantom spawn locations need a light level of 7 or less. So lighting up your base area and the ground around it can help reduce spawns in Bedrock. In Java Edition, the sky access rule matters more than light level, so focus on having solid overhead cover if you want to block Java spawns. Leaves count as blocking spawn. Glass does not. Remember that when you are building your base roof. One bad roof choice, and you are still exposed. So what do you actually get for killing phantoms? When you kill a phantom, it drops 0 to 1 phantom membranes. That drop only happens if the kill comes from a player or a tamed wolf. Environmental kills do not count for loot. Phantom membranes are used to repair elytra at an anvil and to brew slow-falling potions. Both of those are huge in late-game Minecraft survival, which means farming phantoms is actually worth doing once you are ready. Now here is the combat tip. Phantoms are undead mobs. Same category as zombies, skeletons, and the wither. That means the Smite enchantment applies to them. Smite adds extra damage per level against all undead mobs, and it is one of the most efficient sword or axe enchantments for fighting phantoms specifically. Smite V gives a major damage boost, and will make short work of swooping phantoms if you time your swings right. Also worth knowing, as undead mobs, phantoms are harmed by instant health splash potions and healed by instant damage. They are completely immune to poison and regeneration. Do not waste those potions on a phantom. And in Bedrock Edition only, phantoms will drown if trapped underwater for 20 seconds. In Java Edition, they do not drown. So that Bedrock-only trick is check the wiki for specific setups, but the drown timer is confirmed at 20 seconds. Smite Enchanted Sword plus a cat in your base equals a very manageable phantom problem. So here is your full survival checklist. 1. Your phantom timer starts after 3 in-game days of no sleep and no death. 2. Entering a bed or dying resets the counter. 3. In Java Edition, spawn chance scales from 25% on day 4 up to over 57% on day 7. 4. Hard difficulty can throw 4 phantoms at you at once. 5. Tame a cat. It will keep phantoms 64 blocks away. 6. Use Smite on your sword because phantoms are undead. 7. Collect those phantom membranes for elytra repairs. Sleep in your bed. Tame a cat. Carry a Smite sword. That is how you survive phantoms in Minecraft in 2026. If this helped, smash that like button and subscribe to BLOX today for daily Minecraft tips. Drop a comment if you have survived a day 7 phantom swarm. See you in the next one.